And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride.
Nice game, huh?
Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Texas facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Edwards, also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner, and it's Ford in at the power forward.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Ellis against Free. Here's Roberts. The pass to Freak. There's the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood.
Free against Edwards. There's the dish to Ellis. Poked loose and stolen by Freak. Drops in the breakaway lane.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
On defense, the Bruins. Feeds it to Ford. Lets it go from 14. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Roberts. No luck. Now Texas takes it the other way. Now here's Doherty. Edwards with the screen, and Doherty kicks to Ellis. Edwards passes to Ellis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the...
On the court for the Longhorns, we've got Richmond. Turner is out there with Hudson. Then there's Doherty, and it's Blair in at the 1. Free against Blair. Thomas, a screen on Blair. The screen from Campbell. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Good! Freak's got 6. With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years. Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
That drops.
Assist from Anthony Дэвис.
Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. The feed to Freak. They set the screen. Dishes it to Thomas. He kicks to Freak. And stolen by Blair. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Doherty, the screen. And Blair kicks to Richmond. Passes it to Blair. Hudson against Thomas. Clock at 6. Here's Doherty. UCLA grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Freak. From 13 feet, it goes down. Freak's got 8 points.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks to Blair. He feeds it to Hudson. He dishes it to Doherty. On the wing, Richmond. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. On the court for the Longhorns, Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty. Then it's Turner, and it's Ford in at the 4. Free against Edwards. Now the pass to Doherty. Good on the three-point shot. Doherty's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Texas. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, following the three-point basket by Texas. Freak passes to Free. Here's Freak. And that one comes up a bit short. Now Texas with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now Doherty. The dish to Ellis. They set the pick. Feeds to Doherty. Longhorns passing it around. Free against Edwards. Down low. Here's Turner. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Edwards with the screen. Doherty dishes to Ellis. Here's Ford. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Longhorns. A platoon swap here for Texas. Ford's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Johnson the screen. Freak passes to Fresh. Now the feed to Freak. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. Now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Morris. Martin's checked in for Fresh. And Freak subbed in for Starks. Freak in at point guard. Looney out there with Johnson. Then there's Campbell, and it's Barton in at the 2 spot.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Has to rush. Edwards with it. There's a good screen. Pass to Ford. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Roberts is checked in for Johnson.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner, tight as me in an airport lavatory.
UCLA trails by 3. Passes to Looney. Inside. And a missed layup.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here is Edwards. And here is Ford. This is to Doherty. It's Ellis on the wing. There's the pass to Edwards. Off target with his 3. And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 3. They get the rebound.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. The defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Ford kicks to Turner. Here's Barton. Over to the left wing. He kicks it to Freak. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in his game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. With Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Freeze checked in for Barton.
Turn 3.
.26 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Free against Edwards. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. Good!
Boy, a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
So we see Texas get the win here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply